Doesn't my cutting board look fantastic? And I think it's perfect for one of my favorite dishes that uses sweet potatoes. It's my spiralized sweet potato noodles with a really delicious miso pesto. A spiralizer, I think this is a great investment to have in your home. We need our 2 sweet potatoes, and you need to cut it flat here on one end. And we're gonna cut it flat on the other end. So we're gonna take our fatter end of the sweet potato, and you center it over the piece here. And then you bring the other section together, and then these beautiful orange spaghetti-like noodles are coming right out. And look at this. From one sweet potato, you get all these incredibly long spiralized noodles. I've got in a large pot right here some water, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt. And when this comes to a light boil, we're gonna put these in, and we cook our sweet potato noodles for just about 5 minutes. It cooks all the way through, but you don't wanna overcook them because you don't want these noodles turned into mush. I'm just gonna turn the sink on to a cold temperature. It's a little trick I always did as a kid when I cooked with my mom, is you never put boiling water down the sink. You wanna try to make it cool. And while these are draining, we are going to make our pesto in the same pot. So over a low heat, we're gonna add all of our ingredients. We need 1/3 of a cup of olive oil, 1/4 of a cup of sage leaves, and I just like to tear them, give it a stir. Here we have toasted pecans, unsalted, and we're gonna do 3/4 of a cup. We need to chop up our garlic, and I'm just gonna smash it all the way down, kind of make it into a paste. And to do this, you could take a little bit of salt as your abrasion. And I just like to get in there and really pulverize it so that you really don't get big pieces of garlic in your pesto. I'm just gonna scrape this right inside. Next, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of miso. This gives it a depth of flavor, earthiness. A little bit of pepper would be really nice. And then at the very last second, you want to take your flat leaf parsley, just a big handful, chop. We're gonna toss that in. Give it another stir. I'm gonna show you 2 ways to serve the sweet potato noodles with pesto. There's the first version, which is just with the sweet potato noodles. And give this a good toss. But if you miss pasta, you can take pre-cooked spaghetti. So maybe this is leftover from a spaghetti dinner a few nights ago. And you saved your cooked spaghetti. It's tossed in a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't dry out. You can mix it in. So it's satisfying, but it cuts the carbohydrates, it cuts the calories, it cuts the starch, and you're still getting all those great veggies. I'm gonna take a beautiful helping, a little sprinkling of this leftover flat leaf parsley. It's warm, it's a little sweet, that crispy sage that's in here. This is a really exquisite dish that makes you want to eat your veggies.